Welcome to Expertise English channel. In this video, I am going to analyze All the World is a Stage by William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was born at Stratford-upon-Avon, Warwickshire in England. He was regarded as the greatest dramatist of English literature. He was a poet and an actor too. He wrote 154 sonnets and 37 plays, which include comedies, tragedies, and histories. He was also known as the Bard of Avon. All the world is a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. At first the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms, and then the whining schoolboy, with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like snail, unwilling to school, and then the lover, sighing like furnace, with a woeful ballad made to his mistress's eyebrow. Then a soldier, full of strange oaths, and bearded like the pard, jealous in honour, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation, even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice, in fair round belly, with good capon lined, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of wise sass and modern instances, and so he plays his part. The sixth age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side. His youthful horse, well saved, a world too wide for his shrunk shank, and his big manly voice, turning again toward childish treble, pipes and whistles in his sound. Last scene of all, that ends this strange eventful history, is second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. All the World is a Stage is an excerpt from William Shakespeare's As You Like It, a pastoral comedy. These lines are uttered by the melancholy Jacks in Act 2, Scene 7 of the play. It describes the different stages in a person's life. The entire world is compared to a stage. At the beginning of the poem, Jacks asserts that life is like a stage and men and women play various roles. They enter into the stage of life when they are born and leave it when they die. As the acts in a play or drama, so are the different roles in a person's life. The speaker mentions 7 stages of a person's life, namely infancy, the schoolboy, the lover, the soldier, the justice, the old man, and finally incapacity. In the first stage, infancy, a newborn baby cries and vomits in the hands of the nurse. Secondly, he takes the role of a mischievous boy who is unwilling to go to school. The third stage is a lover who is youthful and passionately leaves a deep breath as if he were a furnace. He composes sad poems which describe the beauty of his lady love. Fourthly, as a soldier, he swears queer promises. He has a beard like a leopard. He is very sensitive about his personal honor. He takes offense quickly and for very insignificant reasons. He is bold enough, even risking his life, to be shot by a cannon. He is desirous of winning fame, even if it is short lived like a bubble. Fifthly, He takes the role of a justice. His stomach is filled with appetizing flesh of the bird, and so he has a fat stomach. This symbolizes the happy life of him. He has stern eyes, fashionably trimmed beard. He has become an experienced person and uses many wise proverbs and apt modern examples to prove the truth in his remarks. During the sixth stage, he becomes old. He looks funny in his lean appearance and slippers. He has his spectacles on his nose and a small bag on his side. He becomes thinner and wears the same trousers which he preserved and used in his youthful days. He looks like a very small person indeed, in contrast to the big world in which he has to live. His tone also changes into that of a child, shrill as if it was a whistle. During the last stage, that is the seventh stage, he becomes too weak and dependent upon others as a child. So it is called the second childhood stage. He forgets everything. He does not have teeth and eyes. He neither has taste nor anything. The poetic devices used in this poem are blank verse or iambic pentameter. It has unrhymed lines of 10 syllables alternatively stressed and unstressed. Metaphor. It is a figure of speech in which two unlike things are compared without the use of like or as. For example, all the world is a stage and all the men and women are mere players, seeking the bubble reputation. Next device is simile. Here, two dissimilar objects are compared with one another with the use of like or as. For example, creeping like snail, sighing like furnace, bearded like the pard. Next, alliteration. The repetition of the consonant sound at the beginning of words is called alliteration. For example, shrunk, shank, place is part. Repetition. The words or phrases are repeated for effect two or more times in a work. It brings clarity to an idea. Repetition is used in the last line of this poem. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. Thank you for watching. Do like, share and subscribe.